Welcome back to Glam and Guts. I am here with my infamous co-host, Mr. Mickey Fitzpatrick.
And I'm feeling extra darling today.
I wonder why.
Well, darling.
Tell us, Mickey.
Darling.
Oh, and there she is. We are joined today by the lovely, the beautiful, the stunning, the gorgeous Taya Valkyrie.
Hi.
AEW's crown jewel.
Here I am. In the flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh and the fur.
And the
And
fur.
the boots with the fur.
Girl, those boots are booting.
Of course.
There's a
I had
lot-
to come in with the vibe.
I mean, I would expect nothing less. Good God. So for those of us that aren't able to see, that are listening, Taya's boots, there's so much fur on them. They go right up to her knees. They scream sex, in my personal opinion.
Do you know, first of all, that is a very Taya Valkyrie thing to have the boots with the fur. That is a
Yes. Since day
staple.
one.
It's a staple in her wardrobe. But importantly, it's because we are in the season of Taya Valkyrie, because I've always referred to my squirrel friend, darling.
Squirrel friend.
My good squirrel
Squirrel
friend.
friend.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? What's happening here? Why are we squirrel friends?
Okay, well, I got it from
I feel like a
RuPaul.
third wheel
Drag
right
Race.
now.
RuPaul's Drag
I
Race.
never feel like a third. I feel like a third wheel. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, it's a RuPaul reference.
Yes.
Oh, I don't watch Drag Race. Oh, I'm like the only
get
trans
on
woman
it.
in the world that doesn't watch Drag Race. I'm a terrible trans woman.
But listen,
Should be spanked.
Taya Valkyrie is and I said this to you, you know this, but you are the Mariah Carey of the wrestling world.
I like this.
So the boots with the fur are on brand in general, but
Yep.
importantly, it's because it's an LA Christmas.
It's an LA Christmas, and I had to come with my après-ski snow bunny realness in my convertible with the top down to pretend like because it's an LA Christmas.
I love it. I mean, what a vibe. Like the bright yellow hair, the
yes.
snow bunny look, like there is no other.
I just live the fantasy all year.
There's nothing. I live the fantasy. I mean, Jesus. I feel you, girl. Everybody says I live a fantasy.
Well-
maybe they're lying to me.
And I know how much you love Christmas, so
I love Christmas.
you love Halloween and you love Christmas. And I was stalking all your decorations, being like,
Are you really?
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Well, I had to look, and I said, John, I need to go back to Home Depot. Look at what Gabby has.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm like, hey world, one up this motherfuckers. Please.
She has full-size chocolate bars. We need full-size chocolate bars.
I did. Those went so fast. So Halloween, I did have I bought, I think 3 or 4 boxes of the full size. We had so many people in front of the house. It was like any given time we had about 50 kids and parents in front of the house, and we just rotate. And I ran out of those in the first hour.
Yeah,
they were gone.
We've been in our new house so this was like the second Halloween. It's just over a year.
Oh, congratulations,
And
by the way.
Thank you. And it's like very Halloween-y, Christmassy neighborhood. Like when I moved there, I was like, this
love
looks like
that.
what like a Halloween street would look like in a movie, you know, in the 90s
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. It's a vibe. So we had tons of kids. So I had
Oh,
to
I love that. So you
decorate.
have to step it up.
Oh yeah. No, I was
Okay, wait. And the new house, it's historical too, right?
yes.
So this is like a big deal.
It's a very dream home.
Okay.
Yeah. The
So you-
haunted manor, as my friends call it.
The haunted manor?
The whole month of October is the haunted manor. Where are we going? To the manor.
To the manor. I love it.
I have been to the manor, honey.
You've been to the haunted
and
manor.
it is giving.
It's giving.
It is giving. It is literally. And I remember, I mean, first of all, I get to do a behind the scenes moment of the manor because I was with you. You were in the makeup chair. My makeup chair when this whole transaction was happening.
And I was going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God,
oh my God, it was just
like nail biting at the moment.
You know, like purchasing properties and things is scary.
It's very scary. It's a huge commitment. Yeah. And it's like, oh, yeah, this is a lot of
lot of
money.
things.
There's a lot of things. And now, especially
this,
with
sign
it
that.
being in the historical deal, that's even bigger too. That's
Yeah.
like wild.
Yeah, we are not allowed to like change the aesthetic of the house on the outside, but we can paint it.
That's it.
We just can't like add a sunroof. I don't know, add a big balcony out
It's just
front.
basically
Whatever.
gotta stay the way it is.
It has to stay the way it is, which honestly is totally fine. You can like redo a garage because we have like what they called like a carriage house
Okay.
from the 1920s that eventually we're going to try and like, you know,
Kind of trying to like
turn it into a little gym or something, you know?
there we go.
But you can't really change the aesthetic of the house. So I'm like, if my neighbors piss me off, I'm just going to paint the house pink.
Pink. John would love that.
I'm sure. I mean, listen,
imagine him
I
coming home
decorate
with
the whole thing, and
pink
he's just like, I'm like, what do you think about this? And
What does he say?
He's like, whatever you want.
I love it, honey. Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
Oh, and he does because he puts up with all the shenanigans for
There's
sure.
a lot of shenanigans.
There is. I've got to be a part of some of them. Music videos happen at the house.
There's a lot.
Has there been shenanigans that John has just been like, I can't?
No, he always wants to be part of it.
Oh, he's such a ham.
Yeah, we just filmed my new Christmas music video for Fashion Tinsel Christmas, which comes out. Which when this comes out, it will already be out. And John was like, our director and stuff was like, we're gonna have to ask John to do these parts. And they're like, you think he would do it? I go, oh. Yeah. He's begging to be in it.
John was born to be in the spotlight.
Yeah,
He
and they're like, he's
loves
not
that.
scared. And I went, no.
This is John we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of John, I do smell something. Yeah, Gabby, do you smell something?
I'm smelling. I don't know. I
I smell as Valentino, darling.
Valentino. I ask you this all the time.
I didn't fart if that's what you're asking.
But no, I may smell seed.
Seed.
Do you smell seed?
What the hell is seed?
I need to know about
We need
seed.
to know
What
about
is
seed.
I need
Oh
to know.
God!
So I have questions.
Is this like spunk? Like what's
No.
what's going on?
No. I need to know the backstory. So tell us
So do
about
I. I'm so confused.
MXM. Tell
So
us about
MXM
seed.
TV on AEW, on Collision, Dynamite, and Ring of Honor. Me and John, Mansoor, and Mason are part of a group called MXM TV, and we're basically like very Hollywood bougie model type. I mean, it's pretty
real life.
It's don't know where they got that idea
I don't
from.
know. It's crazy.
Very strange. And so we did this. It was actually Mansoor, I think, who came up with the idea originally and was pitching it and stuff. So it's basically like a perfume bottle, a perfume that's called Seed. And we did a whole
Okay.
commercial for it, which was really fun. It's very camp, very stupid, very
We
over
love
the top.
that, though.
Yes,
Wait a
it's on
minute.
brand.
This is wrestling,
Yes.
so it's like it has to be a little over the top.
Yes,
By a little, I mean a lot.
the commercial was hilarious. I mean, I could like barely contain myself to be like straight faced.
Wait, did you run like a full commercial on the show?
They ran it on.
Stop.
Like I think they used it like as two sections for like pre-tape kind of.
How have
in
I
the
not
show.
seen this?
Oh, I'll send it to you.
I have to see this.
Yeah, and so we did this commercial and it was really fun, but it was very hard to like keep it serious because like you're supposed to be like in character, and I'm just like, oh my god, stop. Don't
laugh.
don't smile. You're serious.
Is there an actual perfume behind this too?
No, but we really want to get one. Can you imagine having the merch?
Feeling the entrepreneurial spirit right now.
I do. I mean, Gabby, this is up your alley. And I also feel like as I went through this, like, again, going into my wrestling, my marking out moments, Rick Martel, the model, he was probably the only one that really used like I think it was, there's a name for this tool that he was
I know what you're like.
Mickey's making like a shooting motion with his hands for anybody listening that isn't
just
watching.
in case, you know.
You know, like the spray bottle, like the perfume bottle with the.
Oh, the little squeezing
Oh,
handle, the thing that goes.
That was so very iconic. But like what you guys are doing, you could easily get away with selling the first fragrance of wrestling.
Hello, AEW merch. We would like
Hi.
a Seed bottle for people to buy.
Yeah.
Tony Khan, are you listening?
Okay, I have to know then. So on top of this, you're also auditioning? So you're holding auditions. I need to know, what does it take to audition?
Would you like to be part of the casting call?
I mean, I'm afraid I've seen some of those casting calls. I want to know, like, what does it take to really be a part of the models?
Well, I mean, obviously we haven't found anyone that fits the bill yet. Like, we're still looking. We're still looking.
Is there an application
I mean,
that I need
I'll
to
have
fill
my
out?
people send one to your people.
I don't like that answer. I'm not used to being told no ever.
Yes. Yes, we hold auditions all over the country, darling.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
They
Beautiful.
really,
Thank you.
First of all, Gabby, I've seen some of these casting calls. I've seen, it gets a little scary in there. I mean,
Oh, relax.
Wait, does Taya come out and does she bite? Is
I
that what
mean, Taya's always out. She's in me all the time.
Oh, good
But the
Lord.
casting calls are really fun because it's also an opportunity for like us to be in the ring with like all different types of people. So basically the premise is the MXM TV casting call. It could be any one of us versus anyone from the back. So we don't know.
It's like open challenge kind of thing.
It's very open challengey. And like, so we never really know if it's going to be like a regular tag match, a trios match for the guys, a singles for me, a mixed tag. It could be any variation of that.
Oh,
so it's
I
really
love
fun
that.
because we all kind of get to interact with every single person on the roster.
But that's a genius. As far as creative's concerned, it's genius.
It's very fun
because
too.
it breaks all the boundaries, and it's like, okay, now anybody can take on anybody else.
Yeah.
And now we have these matches that you usually wouldn't see on like a regular TV show.
Yes. And I think that what we're doing is different than anything else on the show. I think it's very fun. And anyone who has a problem with it just needs to like grow up. Touch grass. No.
Go touch grass.
It's very fun. And I feel like that's what pro wrestling is. You know, there's a spot for everyone. There's a spot for every type of like, you know, what every different type of person likes. You know, it's subjective. So there's always going to be people that are like, I want to see cage matches, or I want to see this, or I want to see that. But I'm like, there's always room for fun, and there's always room for lightheartedness and seriousness.
Yeah, in the history of all wrestling, there has always been a comedy spot.
Yes.
There's always been, and I mean that not to say that like the wrestling itself is comedy. It's like it's so intense for anybody that has never been in a ring and experienced it. No matter what you're doing, it's intense. But like there has to be variety in a show.
Absolutely.
If you see the same stuff from like the opening match, from like the dark match all the way to main event, if you see the same stuff, like the crowd's just gonna go quiet, and it's gonna be boring.
And I feel like that's what we're like the little sprinkles on top of the amazing Sunday ice cream
icing
sundae
on
that
top,
is
right?
AEW. Yes. So it's been very fun working with them. Obviously, like we all have this very like creative, over the top kind of campy vibe, and it's fun for me because I also will pitch to them like ideas for costumes or different things, and they're all just like, okay, like everyone's
just say, "Go for
along
it"?
for the ride. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
The guys, yeah.
I kind of feel like you're the ringleader for some reason. Still the whip.
I have to, okay, so I get a little emotional, so bear with the empathy aspect for all my little Gabbies watching.
Oh.
Yeah, Gabby, we've dug in some deepness, but you know how wrestling's always been like a security blanket, and I know we're friends. Kira's my friend. We talk about, and we've been through some things together.
Some things.
But you know, for young people to watch wrestling now, the platform that you guys as MXM, and then of course Johnny TV and Taya Valkyrie, what you guys have created. And I get emotional from the outside because I love being a part of this business. But when I get to decorate you guys to go out there and what you guys get to do and what you're doing for young people, you know, we're talking the LGBT community, the trans community as in a whole that get to see you and what you do as Taya Valkyrie on a stage in WeHo. But what you get to bring, but what you bring to TV is so inspiring because you really wave a banner for everybody and what you guys do as a team. And I, you know, working with the team backstage, but I see it on the monitors, you know, and you guys just did a really awesome Wicked moment.
Oh yes, that was all me.
Yes, but it was so cool because there's kids that tune in or pass through and they just need something. And that's what happened with me.
It's just different, yeah.
Wrestling was that for me. When I turned past, I felt safe. It was a security blanket. To see that still happening for you guys, I really bow down. I want to know, who was that for you guys? When you guys are out there in the ring and you're creating these moments, which for me, it's exciting. Who did that for you when you got into this world?
Well, I feel like in wrestling, like the first women that I really connected with was Trish Stratus, obviously being a Canadian. Lita, like she went to Mexico. Then we had like Victoria and Tori Wilson who did fitness, which is how I ended up getting into wrestling because I really didn't know how in the world do you get into wrestling?
Nobody knows how in the world you get into wrestling.
And like I watched those women and China and different, because I my whole life kind of felt like an outsider. I've never really felt like I fit into like one slot. You know what I mean? Like I've always kind of just been, I'll dress however I want.
Okay.
I don't look like, you know, the most
Thank God, 'cause-
Instagrammer girlies and whatever. I've always kind of just gone by the beat of my own drum. And so for me, when I saw wrestling, especially those women, I was just like, oh, they're so pretty. I wish I could be like that. Like I never saw it from like, you know, people talk about the Attitude Era and stuff and they're like, they're having bra and panty matches. Whereas I was just like, that is sick. Like I just
Sign
thought
me
that
up,
their like
please.
vibe and it's like, they were like just over the top, sexy, confident, At least that's what I saw as like
That's what
a
I saw.
kid, right? So for me, it was them in wrestling, and because they were just able to, have this larger than life, and no one was judging them for that, or at least in my head, no one was judging them for that, and like being just this like female empowered presence. And then like when it comes to music or when it comes to acting, like I'm always attracted to people that have kind of done it a different way, or that look a little bit different, or that are kind of just being their or like authentic artistic self. And I feel like people kind of lose that, like and I think that that's what sets me apart and why I have been able to be in this business for as long as I have, because even though I'm in a place where a lot of times people are like, you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way, why are you dressed like that, why is your hair that color, da 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 da, and I'm just like, well, this is just like who I am and who I always have been. Right. I mean, I got in trouble when I was like 11 years old for dressing up in like crazy clothes, and I'll never forget the teacher who told me that like,
It was at school.
It was at school, and I will never forget. Do I call her out? Probably.
Call her out. Let's do it. Come on, now's your chance.
At my elementary school, I was getting picked on a lot because I was short and like I dressed crazy and different, right? And she was like, well, maybe if you didn't dress like that and dress more normal, you wouldn't get picked on. And I remember being like 11, 12 years old and just being like, in my own head, being very conscious, being like, bitch, shut up. Like so I kept just being myself, even though it did like sometimes, kids are like,
it would have broken most children, I think, at that moment.
And I was just like kind of have like lived like that my whole life. So I'm very attracted to people who live authentically in any aspect of their life. If that's who they love, if that's how they get dressed, if it's the music they listen to, if it's the type of wrestling that they like. So for me, it's just I'm inspired by all these types of people throughout my life and in the present time that like do that.
I love that.
Oh,
because it's so.
And now you're doing it. You're doing it. You are authentically doing it now at AEW, and it is an honor when I get to glam you. And I know all of us glam girls, we have a lot, backstage, but we all get to create these characters. But for you, I know the depth of the character, but I also know the depth of the person. I know the flag you're waving, and you now get to do that. You get to do it on a stage where you are being told, hey, we love what you're doing, and also you're touching people. I get to see
Why are we always touching people, Mickey?
Oh, Gabbi, I know.
Every episode, Mickey gets touched. I don't know what's happening.
You know what? Because there's no touching happening.
And like, it's so fun, because like, I am inspired by people like a Lady Gaga and a Gwen Stefani when she first did her solo stuff. And
we love both of them.
Yeah, I just, Madonna, everyone that's kind of like waved their own flag and kind of did whatever they want and like just were authentically themselves as far as artists are concerned. And so like when I was like, for example, last week when we did the Wicked thing and I'm like, we're doing Wicked for Good. Like, cause I went to go see Wicked for Good.
I haven't seen either.
I saw it like a week early cause my friend, my co-host on the pod, Bobby Blueberry.
We love Bobby.
He's absolutely obsessed with Wicked. So he got us like tickets early. And so like I saw the movie like a week and a half or so before it came out. And I was like, oh my God, we have to do like a Wicked moment on TV. Okay. And so I got like John and I, Elphaba and Glinda for Good, like colored gear to wear. And then I like messaged the MXM guys and like, they were just like, yeah, for sure. I'm like, who do you want to be? You want to be, I gave them like a list of characters and they're just like, figure it out kind of thing. And they were so in for it. And so like, even though like some people, I feel like even people I work with might be just like, what is this chick doing? The moment when I came out and a little girl went, look, it's Glinda. Oh. And I was like, toss. It's good to see me, isn't it?
Oh, right into character.
Yeah, and then I just kept walking. And then John said he had like some little kids who were also reacting to him, being like, Elphaba, and he's just like, hello.
Love that.
I think that those moments are more important than like I could give a shit about like what people think or if they think I'm weird or crazy and like carrying three bags.
But in that singular moment, kid looked at you and was just inspired.
Yes, and like I will carry the 3 extra bags so my entrance coat comes with me to TV. I don't care because it's all about the look, the moment, and creating a visual experience for everyone that's not only watching us wrestle but watching us just walk around and talk and everything like that.
Oh, I was listening to what you said earlier, and you said you were kind of like an outsider. Mm-hmm. We were talking about getting into wrestling. There's a little fact that I learned about you recently. Mm-hmm. Kind of an outsider fact. You were full on ballerina.
Yes.
Before wrestling.
Yes.
Like this is, I think I learned yesterday. I think Mickey and I were coming back from Disney talking about you, and he said something about ballerina. I'm like, wait, what? I'm all, she did ballet, not just like a little bit, like
I did a lot of it.
on.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you got it, like how you got into that. Tell me about what the experience was like, and now how does it play into AEW and wrestling?
Yeah, like, and so many people when they find out I was a ballerina are like, that doesn't match wrestling. I go, you have no idea how much it does match wrestling.
It's a big
And like
dance.
having been in the arts since like 2 or 3 years old, basically.
It was from that young.
Yeah, like very, very young. Like put in ballet, put in gymnastics, musical theater. Like I was the kid that would charge my parents 25 cents to watch me like dance in the living room. Like I was like always been that kid.
Okay.
Putting on a show. And like ballet to me was just like my whole essence. That was like entertaining and performing was like always what I knew I wanted to do. Did I not specifically know like where or how I would end up doing it for the most of my life? Obviously not, but I feel like that's part of like transitioning through different careers and different stages in your life, right?
It was a little seed that was planted when you were
was a
young.
seed.
It felt.
It was a
oh
seed.
God, did I say that?
Just happened.
It's like 6, 7. I didn't mean to say it.
You did it.
But yeah, and like so I danced my whole life growing up. All through high school, I was always like, I was the kid that would like leave school to go to practices and come back to school. Like I was really in it, which also made me weird because everyone's like, why are you doing this?
Another-
like,
you don't-
another
you just
weird
don't
thing.
fit the
And I was
mold.
just like, I just don't care. And I would just, go to dance. And then I went to college. I went to the University of Calgary with Alberta Ballet Company.
Okay.
When I was 17. And then I was there for a couple years. And then I hit my growth spurt.
But you hit your growth spurt.
At like 19. And I like,
How tall are you now?
I'm 5'7", but I was very, very small. Very small.
Well, 5'7's not super tall.
No, but I was
How
like...
tall were you before?
I was like, I remember in 10th grade or whatever it was, I was voted most vertically challenged in my junior high school.
What?
I have a lot of childhood trauma.
What?
But yeah, so I like literally turned 19. I grew like 4 inches or something, grew boobs.
Good
like,
Lord.
all
Oh,
this
you're
kinda
just late
stuff.
bloomer.
And then all of a sudden I was not, the stereotypical ballet girly anymore.
Got it.
So I was like, what am I going to do?
Oh yeah, boobs and ballet, they don't get
They
along.
go
They don't get
together.
along at all, right?
No, they don't like each other.
It's like oil and water.
So then I was just like, really kind of looking for something to like direct my energy and my creativity into. And that's, when I finally was like, I think I really want to try and like go after this wrestling thing. And
Okay, wait, that's a pivotal moment right there. So going from ballet to let's go after this wrestling thing.
Yeah.
What in God? I mean, that's not like it's like boobs and ballet. Like they don't ballet and wrestling. Like we say it gets along, but it's just such a
Very
like
different.
distant entertainment industry. What drew you to wrestling?
But I think that that's the thing is like I watched it in high school and
There it
stuff,
is.
and but I always was curious about it. But I was like, I don't know.
Wait,
Like,
did your parents watch like
no,
your dad?
I always
or-
watched it with like friends or like my friends' brothers would watch it.
Okay, so
Like
it was just always around.
Yeah, like my
Okay.
earliest memory of wrestling is being like 4 years old or something and watching Jake the Snake Roberts on TV. And me and my friend didn't want to go to bed, and like her older brother's like, if you don't go to bed, the snake, and because I would call him,
Stop.
I would call him the Snake Man because I didn't know what his name was, and he's like, the Snake Man's gonna come and he's gonna put you in the bag with the snake.
Oh no.
And that's like my earliest memory of wrestling. He like had one of his friends like call the house and pretend to be Jake the Snake Roberts.
way.
I was traumatized. I cried. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh
But
my
so like wrestling's always kind of just been there.
Little known fact, Taya gets to bed on time every single night.
Yes. From now on. But yeah, and I always kind of just had curiosity in it, and it was just something I didn't understand or didn't know about.
Okay.
So then when I decided I didn't want to dance anymore, I also was just like, how do you get into wrestling? Because I mean, this is 15 years ago at this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're aging like fine wine, honey.
Yes,
Don't
thank
feel
you.
bad.
And I was just like, well, and in my little, 20-year-old brain being like, well, Victoria Tristratus and Tori, they and China were like fitness girls. So I think that that's like what I'm going to do to get into wrestling.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, it's like that's
What
great.
do I do? Find someone who does fitness competition, ask them, and then start doing fitness competition.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love the logic though.
It was very...
That's great.
And I love my younger self for just being so optimistic and so just like, well, this is just how it's going to go.
Right, of course.
Didn't question anything, didn't even know how I was going to get there, what was going to happen, what are we doing? Nope. Just like, I guess this is
it.
This is it.
This is
You know,
she does it.
but that's how like so many stories go. And it's one of those life lessons too. People focus so much on how to get there and how to do it and like what's the path and what's the step by step. And what you see in a lot of these success stories, and even you right now, like being successful,
sex, honey.
successful, Jesus Christ.
It's all that
As
seed.
you are in AEW, you didn't know the how, but you knew the why.
Yeah.
Like you knew the end game, you knew what you wanted, and you were chasing what you wanted.
Yes.
And I think that is so critical for anybody listening. If you have a dream that you're chasing, it's not about how, it's about why.
And I've like, I say this all the time. Like, I'm very, very delusional.
Look who you're talking to.
My whole life has just been like, well, I'm going to do this. And that's just like a matter of fact. But I always feel like there is always, it's necessary to have this kind of, well, this is just, matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. And like, of course, there were so many people that were like, I heard, laughing at me when I started wrestling and like just thinking that everything I was doing was stupid and a waste of time. And she's just going to come crawling back and crying and she's not going to do it. And then I did it.
Everybody loves you until you're doing better than them.
Yeah. And so I was, embrace your delusion, embrace the life that you deserve and that you want and the dream that you have, because that little level of delusion really can get you.
You find
over
out
the
who your
edge.
friends are really quick too.
Yeah.
Especially when you chase a path that is such a small percentage of the world, and I say this not arrogantly and not lightly. It's like the 1% of the world. Like that's really what people are chasing. That I think that's the new American dream, is to be a part of the 1%. And that term is thrown around so much. But when you start down that path and you decide that you want to be that 1%, the circle of friends that you keep, they're going to talk shit. They're going to say all sorts of stuff because you're breaking away from what they're doing.
The norm.
And unfortunately for other people, they are faced with understanding that they are going to continue living the life that they have. And misery loves company. If you're going to do something extraordinary, it takes, like, for lack of a better term, it takes balls,
Yeah.
It takes guts. It takes a mindset, like that delusional mindset. Like, I'm going to get out of this, little crap hole where I'm from, or whatever. It's like, not everybody comes from a crap hole, but I'm just saying, like, I'm going to break the mold and I'm going to go do it. And I'm going to do whatever it freaking takes. I don't care how goofy I look. I don't care how stupid you think I am. And you have to have that mentality. You cannot care what other people think.
And that's like, honestly, like goes back to me just being that kid who was like, what do you mean? Like, you're telling me that I'll have an easier life if I just do what people are telling me to do. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, I've never been that person. So, I mean, I guess it just kind of carried me through to where I am today. And like, I'm a little girl from Victoria, Canada, who now like has been on TV for 15 years, has, record-breaking world championship reigns, and married to the man of my dreams and living in a beautiful house in West Hollywood with 2 Pomeranians. Like, come on.
And also, like, John's been on TV. Like, you married another celebrity
and
as
it's like
well.
that if I didn't
this is
have,
massive.
If I didn't have that like level of delusion as a kid and as a teenager and even as an adult, like, I always reach for the next mountain. I've even been told this before, like, I remember in Mexico in AAA, I had just won the Reina de Reinas championship, the first ever non-Mexican born woman to do so. Like, this was a big deal because it was like breaking away from traditions and things like that. And I literally looked at the owner of AAA, Dorian Roldan, and I was like, okay, so like, what's next? And he was like, you just won this championship. Like, what is wrong with you? He's like, you're never happy. And I go, no, I made it to the top of this mountain. I'm already looking at the one that's over there.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been like that. So
never rest on your laurels.
No, I've just been delusionally living my life. Making it happen.
Such a powerful lesson. It's, I mean, most people don't get a chance to hear this kind of stuff.
Well, I speaking of delusion, I have some stuff.
Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
I have
get
some
into it.
stuff. I have
things and some stuff?
That's it. Some things and some stuff. So speaking of things and stuff, here at Glam and Guts, we have the glam, but we have some guts.
Yes.
And I have to play this little fun game that we have created here at Glam
I feel like
Guts.
before we do this, like, we got to start getting a mascot. Like, the little saw puppet would be perfect. Like, let's play a game.
Oh, yeah.
Just for every time we do this, because people's faces, they're just like, oh, crap.
Oh, God.
What are we doing?
Well, before we start this, can I have my Celsius, please, that I ordered earlier? Thank you.
Just like that, huh?
yeah.
And there she is.
Just
There
Ty
she
is
is.
here. Ty is
there
here.
is a Celsius, but there is also
Well,
Celsius.
This
Mariah Carey of wrestling would only have a bedazzled Celsius, darling.
This is a fully bedazzled. I can't even believe what I'm looking at.
Listen,
She's beautiful.
this is definitely a moment of fun that Taya and I have in
Okay,
the
we're
makeup
not paid or
chair.
sponsored by anybody, and this is wild. Like, Mickey.
She's cute. I'm gonna keep her.
How many rhinestones are on that?
I don't know, but you know
Hundreds
what?
of thousands.
Yeah,
It's the best.
but we
Swarovski
really
cut.
That's right, honey. We take it to the level over here.
No
We
cheap
gotta-
crap over here, man.
Only here at Glam and Guts do you get a Celsius that's bedazzled. Right here.
Only the best for Taya
Only the
Valkyrie.
best for me.
I guess we're gonna need that because here's how it works. With the slasher
preparing myself
session, it's an emotionally driven game.
Okay.
You know, most people when they play these games with photos of the past, it's describing the look and the fashion, which we're gonna probably do.
Okay.
But I want to know where your heart, where your mind, where you were in these moments. Okay.
Okay.
So bear with us.
So slash or
Stash. So like slashes, get rid of it. Stashes, I want to keep that
I want
moment.
to keep that memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
So we're starting off with a bang.
Oh God.
All right.
All right.
So
Your shorts,
I
mama.
need to know where are we at? Are we slashing? Are we stashing?
Okay, wait. Describe the photo for anybody listening.
So this photo is a photo. I know this girl.
Mm-hmm.
This girl is standing in the ring.
I don't know her.
In the we are.
She's dead to me.
We are
Gosh.
going there in the middle of a ring,
Uh-huh.
specifically a NXT ring,
Mm-hmm.
with a certain lovely pretzel
Pretzel.
in her hand.
Wait, who's pretzel?
Presley, my dog.
Oh, the pom pom.
My one Pomeranian.
And
Yeah.
not only is she standing in a ring, but she's standing in a ring surrounded by screens because there were no
'Cause it was
audience.
COVID.
Oh, this is pandemic time.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
2021.
God. That was such a weird.
Oh my God.
So who is she?
Who is she?
She
oh
has
my
platinum
God.
blonde hair,
She has
too.
platinum blonde hair. She has the side of her head shaved.
Yeah.
She's really in it. I mean, I was so happy in this moment because this was obviously something that I had wanted for like ever.
What is this moment?
But that was my debut in NXT. The first time that NXT and WWE saw me on TV, basically, and I got to cut a little promo, and it was the first time they were introduced to my music and Presley and me and who Frankie Monet was.
This is Frankie.
This is Frankie. So I was very, very happy in that moment. That day was like very special to me. Was the whole experience positive? No. But I don't regret anything about that because, yeah, it sucked. Yeah, I was there during COVID. Like there were so many things that were like out of
Right.
my control. But I would stash that.
We're stashing.
You're keeping
We'd
it.
stash her.
Good emotion.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be. Oh
Yeah.
my God, my voice. I got a frog in my throat. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Go
is
ahead.
that what's in it?
I don't know what's going on.
I think that seed in
Keep
you had
Keep
some.
it PG, buddy.
Yes, listen, you and the seed. I think it's creating some things out here in LA. So you are going to stash.
Yeah.
I need to
Frankie.
get a tissue. You guys keep going.
I really feel like here's my thing. So Frankie was pivotal, I think, for you because it created a certain strength inside.
Oh yeah, right. You know, right after I was absolutely emotionally distraught.
Yes, it did because it creates the next photo.
Yes, of course.
You ready for the
Oh,
next?
okay.
Here's the next one.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, that's AEW.
That is AEW.
I don't know what color is that gear. That's usually how I can tell when
Red
things
and
are.
gold.
Red and gold.
Okay, is that maybe versus Chris Statlander?
It was either Chris Statlander or Jade.
I feel like that gear came after my storyline with Jade. So I think
Okay.
that's versus. That's how I
Chronological.
This is also good to know.
chronologicalized everything in my brain by what my outfit was. Yeah. No, I love. We're keeping her.
We're stashed.
May
Yeah.
So
you want to
this
zoom
photo,
into that?
like, this is really important because I saw the first photo and it was authentic. Like you were smiling. This is a confident. There's so much confidence exuding from you at this moment.
you.
Like Taya knows
can't tell me
exactly who
shit.
she is. I'm seriously like, this is a woman who knows her value. This is a woman who knows who she is. There's no questions.
Yeah.
Like this is powerful.
Thank you. Yeah, I loved my match versus Stat. I feel like that was the first time we'd ever wrestled.
Okay.
Yeah. I love wrestling her. She's so.
What was going through your head at that moment?
I mean, I always feel like, and like we said, I mentioned earlier, like I'm always kind of felt like the outsider, like the underdog, or like just constantly people are questioning everything
Right.
that I do, and so I always feel like I have something to prove, and I feel like I'm just like, let me remind them. Let me
Yeah.
just
Oh, by the
remind
way,
them.
this
By
is
the
who I
way,
am.
I'm that bad bitch. Like,
Good.
you know? So
Yeah.
I'd stash her.
So we're stashing her.
Yeah.
And we're stashing too because you know what? This was, again, after what you went through, you got a chance to be on TV again, to be witnessed and seen. And now, as we talked about waving flags and whatnot, this is the girl.
Yeah.
But not just the girl. She's with the next photo I
Oh
have.
my.
She's
I'm so
not,
scared of these.
Be very
That's what we
afraid. Be
like.
very afraid.
Yeah. Not only is this girl doing it, but I feel like if this girl could be doing it any other way, she gets to do it with this man.
John. And there's Presley again.
It's the
You see
photo,
the
it's a
trend
photo
here?
of,
Yeah,
of Tara and John.
Presley's my heart dog.
their
Like I'm
wedding.
obsessed with him. So yeah, that's from our wedding day.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And like,
think
tell
you're
me
holding
about
Presley.
this day. Tell me about this day because I'm thinking I've been in the household with you and John on a busy day. I want to know
Chaos.
about this day.
No, I mean weddings are chaotic.
Yes.
They're crazy.
Oh my gosh. Like now in retrospect, because John comes from a very large Irish family, and whereas I come from my family's a lot smaller. I
Okay.
feel like I have more like chosen family and friends that are very close with me. I don't have any first cousins.
Oh.
Like my sister passed away. Like I have like I'm very
I'm so
like
sorry.
just a smaller. It's okay. I have a much smaller family than his, and so I feel like we did this huge like 220 person.
That's a big
wedding.
Girl.
In retrospect, because of like it was beautiful and perfect and amazing. And I'm like, I always tell people when they ask me about it, I'm like, if you got to pick between, one or like eloping, just elope.
Okay, so that's Priscilla and I, my ex. Priscilla and I always said, and we were married for 20 something years. If we could do it again, because we had like a 200-person wedding
Yeah.
too, and it was in Napa, and we're just like, if we could do it again, we just effing elope.
Yeah.
Just forget this. We
Have
ne-
a big
like, it's
party
crazy.
afterwards. But yeah, the day was so. Everything had been planned for so long, and you spend all this money and all this time and tears and laughter and like all these emotions are going through. All these people would come because obviously I'm from Canada, so like so many people would come from Canada. I had friends come from Mexico.
Oh, you had to fly them all in, right?
They were all there.
Oh, God.
And like it was a huge production. And when I look back on it, I go, do I even barely there's all these flashes of like memory
Over.
and it's done. Like I don't even think I had barely any food. I know I didn't have any of the dessert bar that I like meticulously selected. But like things like that, you know what I mean? But it was very beautiful. It was very
I don't
magical.
think I ate on my wedding day either. I have
Yeah,
just,
it's very like
1, 2,
it's
3, it's
gone.
over.
Yeah,
Like very
and
few moments.
There were so many people there. Even I said to John afterwards, like going through photos and being like, "There's like barely any photos of John and I together at the reception because we were like circling, doing
Just
the
saying
rounds
hi
and like
and
and
thank you
saying
for
hi to
coming.
everyone. Yeah, so it was very crazy and chaotic, but it was beautiful. And like, I mean, obviously, I would keep her.
Wait, and here's a question about the wedding. I'm so curious because in the time leading up to the wedding, did you ever question whether or not you wanted to marry John?
No.
Like, was it so no? Because
No.
I wanted to strangle Priscilla and throw out a freaking window.
No,
But there was a time
I-
we got in so many arguments. We're like, we're not getting married. F this.
Yeah, no, I always knew I was going to marry John from the moment I met him.
No
and even that
tension like
day-
leading up to
I
the
mean, there
wedding
was
where you're like,
stress
I can't do this.
because Mr. John Hennigan decided to go and be on Survivor the month leading up to our wedding. So I was the last.
I mean,
He
how do you
left.
say no to Survivor?
Yeah, he went on Survivor, and so for the last like 2.5, 3 months leading up to the wedding, he was in Fiji filming Survivor, and I was there by myself, like making a lot of last minute decisions and like all this kind of stuff, and I was so stressed out. But like he came back, and I was like, Presley, like our dog, like the one that's in all the photos,
Right.
would not like sit with him when we got him from the airport.
Oh,
like,
she gave him the stink face?
Oh, Presley was like, Dad.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, bitter.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. But yeah, no, I always knew that I was going to marry John. So
There's just, I love that. Okay,
yeah.
I guess I'm
but
just.
Survivor.
But Survivor, Mr. Hennigan.
Yes.
How dare you?
All right.
It had to happen. So
This one photo just kept really hitting me. What was going on? Talk to
Where is that? Oh my
Talk
God.
to me about.
Okay, wait, this is a photo of Taya with some blonde and pink hair. She's got
was red, yeah.
Was it red gear? Is this
it's red gear.
Okay, red gear with lots of rhinestones.
Oh my
You
God.
look really pissed off.
Yes.
I'm
You
clearly
look
mad.
very
I feel like
mad.
that picture someone like, put as my Wikipedia photo for the longest time, and I was like, how do we change
Why
this?
does Wiki do that?
Oh my God. Can we
These-
like not use
I
something
feel like
that's
we
like
had trolls as editors over there.
I know that was like right as I was moving to the States.
I mean, it looks like somebody had a bad booking that night and you knew it and you're just like, I hate the world.
I mean, I think I was just also at the end of my rope. Like, I'd been living in Mexico for 5 years. I think that was right, just by judging by the gear, because that's how I remember things.
That's right, the gear.
I know exactly when that was. And I know that I was like just really stressed out because I was moving from Mexico, where I had been for a long time, to Los Angeles. And my hair there, if you look back, my hair. So I had like platinum blonde and red extensions like most of my time in Mexico. And like I would always wear a bandana because I was so broke that like I didn't have the money to like fix my extensions all the time.
Oh, God.
So I would like tie a bandana around to like cover up the seams.
Oh, no.
And I just did. I mean, you know how it is. Like,
girl,
sometimes we got to make it work.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, like that was like probably my extensions were, falling out, and I put my hair up because I just didn't give a shit, and I was just tired.
Oh my God.
So wait a minute.
So we can slash her. She
can go.
She
She's
can go.
getting slashed.
We don't need her.
Yeah, we don't need her.
Okay.
It's, it's so interesting. I think there's this forgotten era that a lot of the wrestling fans may not recognize. When we're getting started, it's not glam.
No.
There's a lot of guts and there's no glam. It's like so dead broke, trying to make everything work. The gear is like the best that you can possibly
You're
get.
buying Lululemon shorts and putting rhinestones on
Yeah,
them.
it's like you're doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Like, and you are, every bit of money. I don't think people realize how much money goes into gear that, the talent spends themselves on making themselves look like a star. It's not like you get hired and suddenly everybody's like, oh, here's a budget for your gear.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
no,
Here's
we're all
10 grand a
paying
month
for
for shit. It's like, no, that comes out of your pocket. And that person that you are desiring to be, that superstar that you have this vision of in your mind, it's not only your creation, but it's also your money.
Yeah.
And sometimes you choose, gear and the way that you look over eating. It's real.
100%.
You have to figure out what you want more in that moment.
Yeah. And Angelico, which is, he works for AEW as well. And we all kind of were in AAA together. And like AAA that I grew up in basically is very different than the AAA that we see now. And so like we always make jokes when we're like at AEW TV. And I'm like, remember when we used to just like eat those shitty cans of tuna and like and like a liquid like yogurt drink because that's like all we could afford from the OXXO, which is like a 7-Eleven,
right?
and then like rice and hot dogs, like whatever, like because we were just so broke. We call it the OXXO special.
The OXXO special.
Oh my God, being broke in another country too is probably frightening in itself.
It was very scary, but I don't know.
You made it work.
I survived.
Yeah.
You did, well, honey, because look at her now.
Yeah, I think I'm doing okay.
I think you're doing just fine.
Which leads to my last and final. And I think I already know the answer about the slash it or stash it, but I think I know the answer to her.
Oh, she's glorious.
We love her.
Yes, we do love her.
Describe the photo for people listening.
For everyone listening, I look really cute. I'm on a chaise lounge by the pool. I'm wearing a Christmas cute little outfit with my red gloves and my earmuffs, my yellow hair, and it is one of the promo pictures for LA Christmas.
You look hot there, girl.
By the way, LA Christmas is the anthem. Now, it's just what it is.
Tell us about LA Christmas.
So, LA Christmas is my song that just turned 1 year old. It was my first song that's taken me on this crazy musical journey that I've manifested for myself once again. Last year, I've spoken about this before, and Mickey knows because you've met everyone, but
yes.
I have a wonderful, magical group of friends, and everyone's, in the arts or in entertainment in some capacity, if it's singers, songwriters, dancers, models, and we're all just like clackety clack, talk. Like we all love each other so much, and we're obsessed with each other, and we always like go and support each other's shows. If it's going to see Scarlett Bobo at a drag show, if it's going to see Envy at her one-woman show, if it's going to see Kayla in her comedy show, like we all really go to bat for one another. And like when Jeremy Thurber, who's known as Bleach X, he's a singer-songwriter, and I kind of approached him last fall and was like, so do you think we could do a Christmas song?
Did we just randomly approach them? You're just like, I want to sing, let's do a Christmas song?
Yeah, like I just was like, I don't even know how I thought of it or what, but I'm very that. Like,
this is back to the delusional Kara.
Delusional.
I love it.
So, and he was like, well, yeah, girl, like, let's do it. So we started writing it, and My co-host Bobby was there too when we first started writing it. He actually came with the "Ho Ho Hollywood" line, and then so we wrote this song. I went into the studio, I recorded my first song, and then I like produced this whole music video at my house with my friends. Our friend Justin Donaldson who was the director of the music video with one camera, and we just kind of made it work. And Rob
what do you call it, the Oxo special?
Yeah, it was very that. But honestly, yeah, like Rob Flo took those photos that were the promo photos. Honestly, I just watched it the other day and it still holds up.
Yes.
It's still fabulous. It's still fabulous. But yeah, that's LA Christmas.
Are we keeping her?
We're keeping her.
We're stashing her.
We're stashing. We have to. LA Christmas is going to be a future cult classic. I really do.
feel like it already is.
I believe that like you really have created a platform for Taya Valkyrie that anyone, wrestling fans, fans of the pop culture, you really know what you're doing. You know your brand. And that's something I've always treasured about our friendship is you know who you are. Like you are authentically yourself.
Thank you.
And it's so inspiring because not only is the friendship golden, but you really pride yourself in also building up other people. And I think that's doing it on AEW, you guys represent culture. And I think that's so important because you do it everywhere.
And I try to say this to people, especially younger people in wrestling, because they don't think about it. And maybe I should have started even earlier than I am now.
When
But
you say younger people, we're talking about the Rickies.
the babies. But like I always say, like it's really important to like have other things and expanding your brand away from just being one thing. It doesn't mean that you don't care, that you care less about that one thing. Because I love wrestling. I will love wrestling until the end of time. But I also am an entertainer with layers, and I have other interests as well. So I try to incorporate my character on TV and like with all these other things that are really fun and interesting for me to do. And guess what? In the long run, and I hate being this girl that says this, but you can't wrestle forever. So you gotta kind of like be a businesswoman and figure it out and do different things. And that's kind of, like I feel the best, look the best, could wrestle circles around everybody. I'm ready to go at any time, any moment. I feel like so much better now than I did in that photo from Frankie Monet. And like that was 4 years ago,
Wow.
God, you say it, it's like, oh God,
yeah, it's
it
crazy
wasn't
when
that
you
long
think about it.
ago.
It was that long ago. So like, I am nowhere near ready to stop wrestling. I just really love doing these other things too. So I like to incorporate all those things and expanding my brand, like you said, to represent as a person in pop culture, a person in entertainment.
That's
That's
powerful.
who I am.
Powerful advice, because I remember back, when I was in WWE and I was watching guys get let go, they were getting released left and right. They had no idea what to do with their lives. They didn't have so important to have multiple revenue streams. Now I'm 47, like we're getting older. It's like, you recognize, like you said, one, you can't wrestle forever, especially if you're a wrestler. And then it's like, what did you do during that time? How did you expand your brand? And something that we weren't taught when I was going through, development and everything like that was to be your own brand. They're like, be your own star, but be your own brand. And what does that mean? It means, having,
other interests and other things.
Pursuing music, if that's what you like, or doing whatever it might be, and having multiple revenue streams, but making sure that when the time comes, like being a star in this industry is so much more than just being in the ring. It encompasses
100%, and people don't realize that.
Right. And all those things that you're good at, that you're creative with, if you let them die, they die with like time, and they die when you get released. And everybody, it's just a matter of time. Everybody gets released.
And for my own mental health, I think it's, I like being busy. I like doing things. I like creating. I love performing and making, fashion moments and music and my podcast and everything like I'm not sitting at home on my days off from TV and doing nothing. Like I am hustling all the time, but that's also just the way I like it.
And that makes your brand that much more desirable.
Yes.
And so your longevity in wrestling, even when your body's done, the rest of your brand, all these things that you continue to do, they will carry on, and it makes you an asset for like when, okay, I really can't get in the ring anymore because my body's done. Whatever, it's gonna be 20, 30 years from now. But Taya's got a long career left.
I'm a vampire.
But the point is, it's like you are going to be an asset to your company for a long time to come when your body's done because of all these other things.
Yeah, and that's why one thing that I love about AEW is that they are very supportive of us having kind of other projects and other things.
Which was unheard of.
Which is unheard of.
From where we come from.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So, I have an agent and I have managers and I do auditions and I have my podcast and I'm doing music and I'm like, like they're very
And it's all supported.
Yes,
right?
all supported. And they love to see us all grow, within the company and also with everything else we're doing outside of it.
Smart business.
It
in
is,
my
and
personal opinion.
I say all the time, wrestling is eras. We as wrestling fans or wrestling business or whatever, we know wrestling as an era. We talk in eras like Attitude Era or whatever. I currently call the era we're in, believe it or not, like if you pull yourself out of it, I call it the Tony Khan era because he's winning. He's the only one that's doing these things outside of WWE, selling out stadiums in America, going outside of the country, selling out more stadiums.
Yep.
No other wrestling indie has done that, what Tony Khan's doing. So we're in the Tony Khan era in wrestling. And
he loves seeing us thrive and grow. Like I remember last year, I sent him the LA Christmas music video.
Did you really?
And I'll never forget, and I was like, maybe he probably won't watch it. I don't know. And then literally I came to TV the next day and he's like, it's LA Christmas. And I was like,
Shut up.
but you love to see it. Like you love feeling like you're being heard and you're being seen and like that they want you to thrive and grow. No one's trying to put me under their, finger and be like, you can only do this. Like they've allowed me to grow not only as a performer in wrestling, but as an entertainer and as a human being and as a wife, as a woman in this industry.
As a creative artist, I think the worst thing that could happen is that somebody just, like you said, puts you under their thumb. They're like, this is the box that you have to be in. And right now, there's no box for you, I think that's part of the reason that you've just expanded so much.
Yeah.
You're absolutely incredible.
They gave me one box and I said, no, but I want 35.
that's right, sister. And wrap it with the bow and stud it like a Celsius
And
can.
we need 5 more for Presley.
Yeah.
And all bedazzled, please.
Yes.
So, Miss Valkyrie, as we kind of wrap this up, what's on the horizon for Taya? What's coming up?
Oh my God, so many things that are actually happening and the ones that are delusional that I still think are going to happen.
When this podcast comes out, what's the big thing?
So when things have come out, like the Christmas song, A Fashion Tinsel Christmas will have been out. The music video will have been out. In the new year, I'll be working in 2026 on a 5 to 7 song. We don't know yet, EP. And yeah, with my management, Carousel Management, and just kind of doing more auditions. I would love to be a series regular on a TV show. I would love to be in more movies and write more new projects. Like John and I wrote the Iron Sheik Massacre. We'd love to do more things like that. Just keep expanding like what I'm doing. I mean, I would love our podcast to be picked up by a network or something. That'd be really nice. I would also just like to, I want to go to the Grammys. Like, I'm just going to keep being delusional and fabulous and everybody better keep up.
I love it.
We love that. Twirling in a living room near you, honey.
So moral of this episode is be delusional.
Yes.
To your soul.
Yes.
Well, Taya, why don't you tell everybody where we can find you?
You can find me all over social media, of course, at the Taya Valkyrie on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as Facebook.com/Taya Valkyrie. You can find me on Spotify. Make sure you're following me and subscribing to everything on there so you don't miss a beat or, miss a song. And then also on YouTube, Wera Loca TV. So.
We love it. Well, cheers to being delusional.
Thank
Taya,
you.
thank you so much for coming by.
Thank
we
you
love
for
you.
having
Love your
me.
hair. Hope you win.
Yes.
All right. Glam and Guts. We're out.
Bye.